God bless your hearts, everybody. This is Game of Reach, otherwise known as Reverend Watson. How you doing today? I know it's been a while for me to try to get some videos up to you, but ran into some technical difficulties in trying to do that. I have something here that I try to use every time I try to do it, which is a wireless keyboard. Y'all see that, right? Yeah, there we go. Wireless keyboard. And unfortunately, my wireless keyboard did not work. Um, I thought it was the batteries, nor did my mouse, or did my mouse work either. They work off the same thing, and they work wirelessly. So my setup can be spread out, and I don't have to use the keyboard on my computer or my laptop. So I thought it was the batteries. I thought it was different things. I thought it was getting interference with the radio receiver going into the computer, that the signal was being interrupted. Well, lo and behold, the signal was interrupted, but it wasn't interrupted by anything electronic or anything that was being broadcast or any electricity. It was being interrupted because there was no connection. And what I'm saying is this. All these run of what is something I put in my USB port, which is this little dongle here. And to come to find out, this little dongle was not making any connection in the USB port. So therefore, without the connection, I could not use my computer, my keyboard, or my mouse. So I had to trace it down and do some things. And I was getting frustrated because I was trying to figure out, well, Lord, I just tried to start this thing up again. And after I broadcast 2 videos saying I'm going to be doing this, go 3 days without having one, right? So what's going on? Well, here's what's going on. What happened is that the bad thing that was going on, non-operating keyboard, not operating mouse, turned out to be a good thing. How? Because through it all, God gave me a message, or gave me a little thing that we all need to think about. As I said, this little dongle right here had no connection. So it wasn't working. Batteries were fine in the mouse. Batteries were fine in the keyboard. Everything worked. Push on the keys, nothing happening. Move the mouse, nothing happening. It's significant that the lesson is that unless you're connected, there's a lot of times you can be moving and not being productive. Oh, yeah. You can be doing and moving and making noise, but not being productive. The thing is with us, there's a lot of times that we walk through life not being productive. Because we're not connecting. We're not connected and we're not making the connection. So we go through life doing all sorts of busy work, making a whole lot of noise, and not seeing anything from it. The key is that you've got to be connected. Connected to what? You've got to be connected to God. Yes. You've got to make sure your connection is solid. Your connection is strong. Your connection is powerful. So when I look at this, I look at what it says in Daniel 6 and 10, when he was faced with something, being a statesman within a government that he wasn't born into, in a land that wasn't his own, but he was in the government. It said that he went to his house and prayed 3 times a day and gave thanks to God. This is very important because through this activity that Daniel did 3 times a day, he established a connection and kept that connection live. Ooh. That's why he was able, not only he was a statesman, he was able to stand when folks were against him. He was able to not lose his cool when folks came at him. He was able to know what God was saying through folks' dreams because he was an interpreter of dreams. And he was also able to get messages and write the prophecy that God was giving him directly. Ooh, I know some of you might be saying, "Oh, you're using all these fancy words again." No, but the bottom line is, if you see what's going on, everything that Daniel did and everything that Daniel was going through, he was able to stand because he had a connection. He was not out there making loud noises. He was not out there in movement. He was not out there just doing things for nothing, but he had a connection with God, and he was able to do it, and he was able to prosper from it. Because when you read about this in Daniel 6 and 10, you'll find out something else, that he was thrown in the lion's den for doing what he did. But he spent all night in the lion's den with some hungry lions, and nothing happened to him. Because when your connection with God is sure, God, if you take the opportunity and you take the time to preserve that connection, God is going to also preserve that connection so that you would be blessed. So that's about it for today, for this message right here. So I just want to extend some blessings to you. Thank you for tuning and watching the channel. If you like what's going on, feel free to like the video. Also, you can subscribe to any of the videos, and subscribe to the video channel. You can subscribe to the church channel, or you can subscribe to my personal one, which is Gamer Preach. The church channel is Kingdom of Deliverance Baptist Church. So, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave one in a question or a comment in the comment section. That would be great. And when you do that, you actually help in many ways when you like and subscribe. How do you help? You help because it helps get the word out, and it helps make the word relevant. Ooh. So it means it comes up in everybody else's feed that deals with this in terms of the video on this particular subject. And also, when you do that, you also help other people, because what I do is not for myself, it's for helping other people that are around the neighborhood and the area that I live in. So you be doing that and doing it, going a long way to helping that out. So until next time, my brothers and sisters, you be blessed, and God bless your hearts.